no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push on a little bruised down battered. Hold on, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Damn, life is what I told her. Price now sticks to my shoulder. Oh, babe, don't know what I'm gonna do. I see my redhead mess bed, tear shed, creepy to squeeze. The stage smells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stop shooting me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds, in hell I'll be in good company. Damn, long couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push on a little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Price now sticks to my shoulder. Oh babe, don't know what I'm gonna do. I see my redhead mess bed, tear shed, cream bean to squeeze. The stage smells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stop shooting me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds, in hell I'll be in good company. In hell I'll be in good company. And I'll be in good company.
South. Said, hell, I'll be in good company. Morning, Amy. Awesome band. A little bit of a change up from what we've done for music the last few days. Just a little bit. Morning, Dawn and Mark. Alrighty, we got like 25 orders going out. Decent day yesterday. Not as good as last Thursday, but that's okay. Last Thursday was kind of off the charts. Where's my... There we are. You know what? This is a bullshit knife. That's the problem. And I need some. Oops. It wasn't supposed to happen that way. Oh, I'm using the. No, it's not a bullshit knife. That's okay. All right. A lot of postcards going out again. Oh, I missed one. Most of the stuff today is pretty easy, so despite quite a number of orders going out, it shouldn't be that long of a stream. So Tommy, if you're in here, get pooping. Get you to the pooping. Let's do it. Two pieces of styrofoam? Wow. That's funny, Cameron. See, the way I look at stuff like that, Cameron, is now everything after is profit. I don't care how long the rest takes to sell. Why would I want to purge it? I'd price it all high and then just wait it out. A brick of styrofoam. That is weird. For a $5 postcard. Like this whole business, that's a $35 postcard. Like I'm gonna make sure that thing gets there safely. It is it's raining here in Bremerton. Which is nice. Means I can maybe work upstairs for a while a day. I mean, you've got them already. That's inventory you don't have to pay for. I mean, it's... You always got to list some stuff you don't wanna. I mean, that's what I've been doing really, like... My whole upstairs is dealing with stuff that I don't want to. Got a box of clothing I don't want to. But I'll probably end up listing a couple of things out of there. Dude, this is really weird. So last night I was listing some Chrome postcards, and there's this one right here, this motel in San Luis Obispo, California. Okay, poolside, nice kind of Chrome postcard. And I'm like, oh, I know I just listed this one the other day. So I go to just basically update quantity or sell similar, depending if it was the same condition. And I couldn't find it. And I'm like, God, I swear I just listed this thing like either yesterday or the day before. Why can't I find it? Like, I know I listed this. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And I go and I look at the solds. It literally sold the minute that I went to go find it in my inventory, in my listed items. Like the coincidence of that card coming up in a pile of postcards and selling the one that I had selling the minute that card hit the top of the stack. Weird stuff. eBay freaks me out sometimes. Stuff like that happens what was the town and motel? It was, yeah, motels always do good. This was just the poolside. Whenever it's a pool thing, I put poolside as my keyword, and that does really well for me. So poolside at the Motel in San Luis Obispo, California. I mean, it was a good card. I'm not surprised that it sold. My price on it was pretty right on. Just the odds that card out of, I don't know, 8,000 cards, that the duplicate came up as the other one sold, just is crazy. And I can't tell you, like, so many times some stuff like that has happened. So, Mark, question for you. As you grew the postcard side of your business, did you notice that the growth rate as you, I mean, obviously, if you list more postcards, you sell more, but the rate at which you sold them also increased, meaning you had increased velocity and quantity being sold as you grew the stock. Meaning, for example, and this is not to be specific about the rate, but like this week, I list 10 and sell 1. Next week, I list another 10, but I sell 2. The week after that, I list another 10 and I sell 3. So the rate at which you're listing is not dramatically increasing, but the rate at which you're selling tends to increase. I don't have like specific numbers to track this, but that's what it is starting to get a sense of. Hey, Jen, how are you doing? Oh yeah, there's definitely saved. Yeah, I know saved searches are a thing for sure. Like when I was listing last year, I was listing those Mississippi postcards for like the agricultural college. Those things were like every time I listed them, they'd sell right away. And I was like, I figured out that was what was happening. And I was like, every time I just increased the price. And they'd sell right away. Oh yeah, best money is on multiples for sure. And I try, I do what I can. Like I combine shipping. I provide like good discount percentages too. Like it's 10% off just for 2 cards. That's it. 3 cards is 15, and 5 or more is 25% off the total price. So it's almost like buy 4 get 1 free at that point. The number of people that actually do that though doesn't happen as often as I would like. But at the same token, I'm still, as I've said before, I know that I'm relatively small potatoes in the postcard game at the moment. So, but it's growing. Hey Tracy, how are you doing? I have, Mark, I have noticed that my store has started getting a lot more followers. Like, quite a bit. It's not where I want it to be just yet, but it's getting there. Still just building. Mm-hmm. Why is that first class shipping on this one? We were talking the other day about natural disaster postcards. This is, I don't know if this really qualifies, but here's a Napoli with the smoking volcano in the background. This was kind of weird. Somebody sent me an offer yesterday for $8. I countered at 10. It was up for 15. They declined, and then 10 minutes later they bought it at full price. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that. How much do they charge for their thrift stores, Cameron? Or at the thrift store for their postcards, Cameron? Buy them all. Buy every single one of them. I mean, if they're good, and see if they'll give you a deal for buying all of them. Do they have a lot? We'll have to check that. Oh yeah, you don't want those. You don't want the. Well, I mean, they could be okay if they're decent, but you don't want the continental size. We'll have to go there when I come down there. I wish I was still going down this week, but it'll be okay. We'll make it soon. John, don't be so hasty on the linens. What I've been doing on linens, if they're not a high value one, I just been listing them at my like bottom price at $2.95, and they sell. They're not the best or fastest movers necessarily, but they sell. There's some good ones. I have a postcard from Gettysburg that is used and has a postmark of the 50th anniversary of the battle. Sender was attending a reunion. No, that is not common. Is there anything, Memphis, on there that says GAR or Oh, that makes sense. Okay. No, and I understand. I forget Canada. How does it reference the anniversary? Was he a soldier, or were they just going to some event? Because just being Gettysburg probably isn't going to make it terribly valuable. There are a lot of Gettysburg postcards, but if you can actually get it in some way to tie it into actual soldiers, like if you can confirm the name as being on one side or the other, or being in the battle, then you can probably add quite a bit of value to it. But it means that you're doing research. Mark probably wouldn't want to do that research, or he would put it in his research folder if he thinks that there's a potential there. Winnie Lou, you see yourself? I have had good luck so far with postcards. I had one postcard that was returned to me for non-sufficient postage, and it was a hip postcard order, and the post office was wrong. They counted my first class stamp as a 37-cent stamp. So I just stamped the hell out of it and resent it, and it was fine. Speaking of returns, those Reeboks that I sold that got returned to me, then I relisted and same day sold. And the reason for the return was they said, "Oh, these aren't new," blah blah blah, and they were new. The second person who bought them got them and left me immediately good feedback and specifically said, "Item was exactly as described." Okay, yeah, then Memphis Blazer. If that's the case, if it's not something special, not super high value card, most likely, unless the view itself is unique. Joe in here? I don't think Joe's in here. Joe, if you're in here, I'm shipping your card now. I got your gift for Buster and Wendy. They are still in the let's smell this stage with it, though. Which, don't be offended. This happens anytime a new cat item is brought into the house. Okay. Wow. Only lasted 60 hours. Ugh. Electronics can be such a pain in the ass sometimes. All right. Those are the postcards. Three, 6, 9, 12, 13. 15 postcards in one day. It's definitely growing. The one thing I'm glad I did is that I started doing the postcard what solds. Is it's been really good to be able to go back and see some of those earlier weeks where I was at, like the pre-standard envelope videos. And see the weekly averages grow. You know, I've gone really in a relatively short amount of time from like, you know, $200 to $300 a week back in, you know, the earlier part of this year, now into like almost double that. And it's just been like diligent daily listing. All right, let's get on with the other stuff. I'm gonna need some more of these. So I've begun like loosely devising what I'm going to be doing in here. And I think it's going to work really, really well. I'm going to sort of build off what I have, but I'm also going to be taking some stuff out and building around. That record shelf is going to be moved out. I'm going to be building not so much building, but putting together some stuff out of things I already have. A table that sort of extends off of this little platform, which really doesn't do enough room for me, but basically it will come out to about here and have some shelving underneath, a good amount of storage, and I'll be looking sort of out my window instead of at this freaking wall. My issue at the moment is where I'm going to store the record shelf. I may just move that into my garage and move some of the shelving I have in the garage into here. I don't want to do anything too permanent because one of the things I need to do for the house is I need to put a closet in here and turn this window into one that can open outward so that this is basically then a bedroom. At the moment, it is not a bedroom, it's a bonus room. And adding a bedroom basically is, if I'd putting in the new window and adding a closet probably cost me $2,000-$3,000 and add around $10,000 to the house. Hey Joe, got the kitty stuff. I just shipped your postcard. Thank you for both. Kitties are still sniffing out the little kitty cove, but it's very cute. Thank you very much. There's no Cameron. If you know you can get more for an item and it's worth more money, that's nothing. There's no ethics there. That's business. Nothing unethical about it. You may have noticed I do have some degree of like ethical operation here, and I see no problem in that. So this is my version of Kevin the Commonwealth Picker's backgammon pieces. I don't plan on moving soon, fishing and picking. There's a possibility, like right now, how like the housing market is so crazy here. I only moved here in 2018, April 2018. My house is getting close to double in value since 2018. That's tempting. I may put it up for like a stupid make me move price and then just kind of figure it out from there. So these are Bakelite Mahjong tiles. I'm on my second set of these. I'll buy a set of the important that they're Bakelite. These are butterscotch Bakelite, which is, if you know Bakelite, you know what butterscotch Bakelite is. I bought the set for $65. I sell them in pairs for about $15 a pair. So and they sell, I'd say I probably sell a pair every 2 months. And usually when somebody comes in and buys a pair, they buy more than one. And I don't flood the market. I trickle them out. I probably am due to list some more of them, actually. So these each sold for, I think, 16, one for 15. Let's see here. Grand total, they're $34.50 all in. For 2 pairs, that's half of what I paid for an entire set, which is, I think, 128 total tiles, so 74 pairs. And some of them are chipped, and I can't sell them, but or I'll just sell them all in a big lot. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, you'd find these probably at an antique store. And you can expect to pay up a little bit, but it's one of those, it's a very, very long tail item, and you have to kind of understand that going in. It's not one of those things that you're just going to make a bunch of money on, but it's one of those little pipelines that you'll make, 20, $30 every couple of months, like clockwork. All right, let's get this thing. This has been in my store for 2 years. I relisted it back in April. Now it was in the listing Apocalypse, and finally sold. What is it? Oh, Funky's starter kit. It's like some sort of like digital game toy thing, and the characters look like those like game paint your own things that were popular back in the early 2000s. going to use the patented super secret primetime treasure hunter Franken bubble mailer method here. $18. I think I paid $1 for it though, so that's not bad. Also, I've been meaning to do this for like way too long. I don't know why I haven't done it. There we go. You like it? I think it's perfect. This here is a junior firefighter's ring. It's copper. It's not particularly rare for the Hartford Fire Insurance Company. It's just like a little advertising item. It's really not like spectacular. sold for $7.95, free shipping. No, that's not Lewis Black. It's my Frankenbox. These I picked up at that rummage sale thing in the garage sale day. These were the collar points that I really didn't. I guess were a gamble, but I had a good sense that they were probably worth it, and I was right. They sold for $31 plus shipping, and $31 plus shipping. I paid $20 for everything I picked up that day. So these more than everything I picked up from that sale. So these definitely are a pure profit item. They had more of them, and of course, like retrospect, should have probably picked them up. I think I paid $4 for the pair, but less than that because they were giving me deals. But I know now, if I ever run into them again, like that was 3 weeks ago, maybe? 3 weeks ago, max? 2 weeks ago. Somebody's been give me. I don't even look. I don't even look at the thumbs down. Every single one of you could thumbs down this video, and I probably would never know. sold a Gillette razor. You know I love selling these. Ooh, that's a little squeaky. Still okay. Still works fine. I could probably get in there with just like a tiny squirt of WD-40. Let's do that. Gonna get one little more. There we go. Nice. Just make sure we got it all cleaned off. Good. Much better. I think our plan is to do a show tonight, Justin. We missed last week, so I'm pretty sure we're doing one this week. Yeah, he knocked it out of the park on a few sales this week. So at the very least, I'm sure he wants to come on and start talking about it, right? Yeah, that one motor paid for all of his new furniture. Hmm. Sending out some offers real quick. Sold one record. Survivor, Vital Signs. And I noticed there is, how did I 3G Plus? I think we're good. It is humid here today. Let me tell you, it's a steam room in here. Oh, my trip got canceled. It's pushed to next weekend. So you can mail them postcards whenever. Survivor. What was the cost on the record? I bought it at that yard sale. I paid $60 for a bin of records. I made all my money back basically on the Prince album that sold. So my cost of the mailer is maybe $1, maybe 50 cents on the bubble wrap, maybe $1, probably 50 cents. See here. The record sold for $11.95 plus shipping. I buy the boxes by like 200, so they cost me. I don't think they cost me $1, but call it $1 in shipping materials. But I charge $1 handling, so it's covered. I probably make about 50 cents on the shipping cost. These are a couple of piano sheet music books. Sold for $12. Not huge money, but it all adds up. Got nothing into them. eBay fixed their problem with sheet music going media mail. I have a stand-up air conditioning unit that's in my living room. This room has basically zero ventilation, except for that door, which is another reason to get a new window here. If you want to talk about low margins, though, Justin, this year Hot Wheels, 1998 first edition, customized C3500. I mean, it made $11, or it's sold for $11, free shipping. It sat in my death pile for 2 years, 3 years. 2 years? 2 years before it sold. Before I listed it, I should say. So, but most of the ones I listed out of that pile were only like $7.95, and well over half of them are just going in junk drawer lots. So. Back to the record. I really try not to list any records under $10 unless there is like crazy good sell through on it. Yeah, Justin, the record mailers make life so easy and it's so fast. They work great for books, as we'll see in just a moment. I think I'm probably going to use it for this last item. Hey, Buster. Which is, I might not use it for this one. This is a Folio Society. I'm still selling these. This is Huns and Rebels by Jessica Mitford. Nice. These are really nice books. I mean, they've got really nice printing. They're just nice. This sold for $40 plus ship. And I don't think I'm actually going to do a record mailer on it. I think I'm going to go in a... If I have it. Need to restock it apparently. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's an 8x8x10. Yeah, I need to bring up some more boxes. We'll just do a mailer. Easy enough. Actually, I could probably do this in a 45 mailer. A 45 mailer with an extra piece of cardboard. That sounds good. I think that's what we'll do. Super ugly. For a $40 item, I want my packaging to look better. So we're just going to do it in the record. I'm going to sort of like pinch down the sides here so it's not shaking around. And it's one of those things too. Once you've done it 100 times, it's just muscle memory, and it goes that much quicker because you know exactly the like steps of doing it. Done. Hey, Buster. Want to say hi? Hi. Mm-hmm. You got some things to say? Yeah, Justin, you can mail out those cards at any time now. If you're doing shipping today, go ahead and send them on out. He's watching the mouse on the screen. That's a loud purr, Buster Wiley. Just checking the other store here, see if anything's going out. Nope, 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 nope. None of those things are here. Yay. They're probably concerned for me. I'm sure they are. They know I'm crazy, but I mean, Buster's his own cuckoo bananas. Well, all right, kids. I guess we're done here. We'll be back tomorrow for another shipping video. So hit that thumbs down button. Had tomorrow morning 9 a.m. had to triple your money first. Oh, funny. Smog, humidity, and no wind. Well, that's what it's like here right now. So, all right. Thank you all very much. We'll see you on the flip flop. Have a good one.